We examined 14 trees that were previously infested with Oriental bittersweet within the experimental forest behind Westfield State University. We specifically looked at trees that were first worked on in the year 2013. The study done in 2013 primarily focused on treatment plans in order to remove the bittersweet from the trees. Our process began by extracting tree cores using an increment borer, as you can see in the picture. After all the cores were collected, they were sent back to the lab where they could be sanded down and measured. The measurements allowed us to analyze any previous or current effects of bittersweet. This graph displays the growth of experimental forest tree 53 and experimental forest tree 8 between the years 1975 to 2013. As you can see, there's a heavy decline in annual growth following the year 2010, and that is due to the invasion of bittersweet. Here are our current results for the study. I separated them into two graphs for an easier read. The top graph shows growth rate between 2000 to 2020 with experimental forest tree 2 to 8. As you can see, there are no significant changes in annual growth following the year 2013 after the removal. The second graph displays the growth rate between the year 2000 to year 2020, which uses experimental forest tree 11 to experimental forest tree 68. As you can tell, there are minor improvements in growth, but there is no significant correlation. Like I said, there was no significant change following the year 2013 after the bittersweet removal. This does not support our predictions, and we do not have a clear explanation as to why. There needs to be further studies for it. One possibility is that the bittersweet roots are still inhabiting underneath the ground where they are stealing the necessary nutrients in order for the trees to grow.